Good morning, everybody. I hope every one of you are having a fantastic day as always. I need to shave like something fierce. I'll be honest, I wasn't planning on turning on the camera today, so I didn't shave. It's facts of life here, people. Real facts of life. What are we doing? Well, we got all this beautiful wiring done a few days ago. In this upload, we're gonna get the ECU repinned. We're also going to cut and hack and redo every one of these wires that needs to be done to make them length to fit. Other than that, we got all these bits and boxes of pieces back here for that engine. I need to finish doing the wiring harness so I can get the engine out of the car. That's a big deal because the engine in the condition it's in now cannot start. I don't have an oil pickup tube on it. I've got no gasket. I mean, it could probably start, but it ain't gonna last for very long if we start it. We gotta get the harness done. I gotta get the engine pulled back out. We gotta get all those goodies installed on it, and then we can start it. We're gonna jump into this, guys, and cross our fingers. By the end of this video, we'll be able to click the starter and see if it starts. I went ahead and welded on some bolts to put the ECU mount in tray. This is actually a mount tray out of a Chevy Express van, which is the same place I got this ECM. So this is a drive-by cable 04 Express van. I know it fits. There we go. That's how that's gonna go. And then I'm thinking we'll put the wiring, the fuse box, something like that maybe. Down there like that. Make it really easy to get to. Or thinking maybe like up here someplace. Because the coolant lines are gonna run down through here. And then the ECU is, the harness is gonna come through here. So step one, let's get that thing wired. Oh Lord, I about fell on my face. So what I'm thinking about doing is basically using the harness sheet and working backwards. I know what wire, I know obviously like I have them all labeled, I know what wire's what. Just to make sure I'm getting them all in the right spot and to like double check myself, I'm gonna verify obviously each wire's color code and tab and match it to here. Triple checking myself, that's all it comes down to. I don't want to have some really interesting codes or screw up. You know, an ounce of prevention is, what is that saying? An ounce of saying that goes something like an ounce of prevention is worth something in gold. I don't know. I know if I double check myself, I won't screw it up. So let's get started. The harness is completely out, and I'm just gonna take the harness to the house and do it from there, because, yeah. Like I said before, the engine's gotta come out. Now we gotta finish. Now I have to fully assemble my engine. Everything that needs to be done to it is gonna get done to it now that we got the harness done. The real fun starts to begin. So after this, oh, I don't think I showed you. I got the fuel tank back yesterday from Westco Machine Shop, and they built me these super cool brackets to mount the tank in. So we're gonna start tackling that in the very near future. But for now, I'm gonna go to the house. We're gonna keep working.
The next.
And we're back. So tonight, I am going to get this engine pulled out. We need to pull it out for a few reasons. Reason number one is I've got a whole bunch of goodies in the back there that need to get put into it. And reason number two, I gotta pay the bills somehow to keep building this thing. So I got a Chevy Cobalt SS that I have worked on for many years for a very good friend of mine, and we're going to get it pulled inside. But none of that matters right now. The only thing that matters right now is yanking this engine out, so let's get to that, and it should take me like 10 minutes, real talk. All right, well, the engine is out, and the next time I promise that you guys see an engine in that hole, it's gonna run. This engine right here will run. There's everything I need for it, everything that was on it. We've got the bell housing, I already test fitted it. I got to pick up the clutch. All the little bits and trinkets that I should need, that I don't have on it, that I haven't test fitted, that I know fit, are somewhere amongst this stuff. Now it's time just to go home and, well, let's finish up the wiring. So let's jump there. All right, well, we're at the house. So, housework. The house chore list is basically this. Wiring harness. So you gotta finish this up. So what I did was I roughed in a length. I'm gonna turn the boosted boys down here in the background. This is like a 2-year-old episode. Look, Cletus looks young. Freedom Factory's gotten him looking old. So basically what I did was I found some wiring that roughly laid out the length I liked, and then I went and basically just started plugging in and soldering everything to fit. My camera is gonna die any second again. So basically I just gotta do the exact same thing to this harness and cut them and make them all the length. So let's cut to another montage before my camera dies. Done deal. There we go. And we repeat that process for probably another 20 or 30 times. I'm not gonna bore you with another montage. I'm just gonna knock this out real quick. And yeah, I'm not done yet. Just give me a second, I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
All right, guys, we're here. It's the last day, it's finally done. I'm super stoked. Guys, I don't get like very happy stoked very often, but I'm very, very anxious to see if this has worked. So here's our wiring harness, fully completed. Everything's there. The only thing I haven't done yet is I need to put the IAT sensor in, which is still in the mail. Has not gotten here yet. We have got everything all wired in. All of our O2s, our knock sensors, our crank sensors. This is our power. This is our power for the alternator, power to the starter, and this is our starter trigger wire. And then we have all of our power wires that come off the engine. These are probably a bit excessive, but I wanted to make sure. So here's my thought. If I have more than enough, I don't gotta worry about not having enough. That makes sense. That's basically my rule of thumb. These are all of our grounds from the ECM. I ended up getting 2 wires backwards. I accidentally put a blue wire in the blue side that was supposed to go in the green side and vice versa. So got those flipped around. We made our OBD2 harness today, and now we are getting ready to update our interface. The next step of the process now is to unlock the ECM, delete the path system, basically build a base map file for it, which we're gonna take care of in another upload, not this one. But we are going to unlock the ECM and see if we can get into it. See if we did this right. And so the first thing you're going to have to do with your HP tuners box, let's just plug it in and see what happens. Ah, there it is. We're going to see if this will work. Kids, don't try this at home. We're going to use the the battery charger to power this stuff. It's only, come on, it can't be that much, right? All right, so let's see if this works here. Hopefully I don't melt my computer down. All right, let's try to read it. Read. Interface not found. Read. Interface not found. Please hold, technical difficulties. Well, it looks like I'm out of date. So let's update. Update found, I clicked it. Oh, it's doing something. It's doing something. Up. All right, I'm gonna get this thing updated. I'll be back in a few. Round 2. I went and took a shower while this thing was going down. All right, so I added a car battery little power wheel battery from my kiddo's power wheel here. And we're gonna see if we can read this thing. Read. Interface not found. Maybe I need more power. Hold on. Alright. Got some juice now, right? Interface not found. Alright guys, well, we're having technical difficulties. I'm not gonna waste your time. Okay, so I actually already closed out my video, did my outro, did everything, and I kept screwing around with this thing. And I was like, you know what, this just isn't right, it should be working. We got a different USB cable, and you know what, it instantly resynced the device, everything's good, it added the credits. So this is the ECM, and this is our 04 Express van ECM. This is a drive-by cable ECM, and I'm trying not to burn this mother effer down. We should be able to read it. We're not going to unlock it yet, but we're just going to see if we can read it. So let's see if we can read it. Here we go. Read. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, it's updating its firmware. Hold on. Proof that this is my first real attempt of trying to do this with this unit. Retry. Read. Now, if this works, it should ask us to save a copy of the file. Yep, it's working. It's freaking working. We're in. You know, it's the little things in life that make a huge success. Oh, man. I've been working on this thing tirelessly. Like, I've only made 4 upload videos of this, but I've legitimately been working on this I've worked on this wiring harness for like probably 2 weeks of actual like time, maybe like 40-50 hours of my own time just sitting out here tediously working on this wiring harness. So for this, that means that this harness is going to work. Everything else, I mean, it's all plugs and pigtails. Everything's pinned up right on the ECU. I meticulously wired everything. It's gonna work. I can communicate with the ECU through the OBD2 port, which is huge. That means I can use my HP tuners to write and tune this thing myself. So guys, this is just another huge piece of the puzzle to get this project on its way. And I hope that this inspires one of you, just some of you, to give back. And if you're not working on your project or you're having problems getting motivation, just realize you can bring part of it home and work on it in the garage, you know, or just a little bit every single night. I mean, really, I come out here for maybe 2 hours a night, sit down here, hustle with this, and then go inside and play with with the family. So this just proves that working on something just 2 hours a night can get you a long freaking way. A long way. It's still going. It's got like 2 more minutes to go before it's going to be fully downloaded. So guys, I think I'm just going to end this here on a very high note and tell you thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. I'm Audi. I'll see you on the next one. Peace. Oh, so awesome. So awesome this is working. Guys, check out these other 2 videos I've got right here for you. Hopefully the algorithm will put one up here that you'll like. Thanks for watching.